Ladies and gentlemen, salam, namaste, khushamadid. You're watching your favorite show, the Monty Khan Show, on your favorite network, the ITV Gold Network. Well, I'm in Mumbai, and every week I have the pleasure and honor of meeting somebody exciting. And today I bring you somebody who's not only an actor, not only a model, but a woman who has a lot of causes, who's working towards causes, has made India proud in the Commonwealth Games. Let's put our hands together for Sandhya Shetty. Sandhya, thank you so much for being on our network, and it's truly an honor to talk to you.
Thank you, Monty, and thank you for such a wonderful introduction.
You deserve it, absolutely. I don't know where to begin from, but karate, I mean, it's something that I always wanted to do in my life. Didn't get a chance. Let's get to know more about that, and then we'll slowly transgress towards media and towards films and your ODT. This is something which intrigued me. What made you get into martial arts, especially in India, where women don't get into martial arts? And
Wow. No, in fact, it's, Monty, it's very interesting for me because as a child, I was always into sports. I played all kinds of sports, and name it, kabaddi or kho-kho, in fact, volleyball, basketball. I just love sports. And I think martial art was the only sport which I was very, very keen on. And in 2000.
audio is good? Ladies and gentlemen, salam, namaste, khushamadid. You're watching your favorite show, the Monty Khan Show, on your favorite network, the ITV Gold Network. Well, I'm in Mumbai, and every week I have the pleasure and honor of meeting somebody exciting. And today I bring you somebody who's not only an actor, not only a model, but a woman who has a lot of causes, who's working towards causes, has made India proud in the Commonwealth Games. Let's put our hands together for Sandhya Shetty. Sandhya, thank you so much for being on our network, and it's truly an honor to talk to you.
Thank you, Monty, and thank you for such a wonderful introduction.
You deserve it, absolutely. I don't know where to begin from, but karate, I mean, it's something that I always wanted to do in my life. Didn't get a chance. Let's get to know more about that, and then we'll slowly transgress towards media and towards films and your ODT. This is something which intrigued me. What made you get into martial arts, especially in India, where women don't get into martial arts? And
Wow. No, in fact, it's, Monty, it's very interesting for me because as a child, I was always into sports. I played all kinds of sports, and name it, kabaddi or kho-kho, in fact, volleyball, basketball. I just love sports. And I think martial art was the only sport which I was very, very keen on. And in 2004, while I was modeling, I was introduced to this, martial art with a very dear friend who's a designer, Kaushik, and he's somebody who is very, very close to me, and he took me for this.
He just took you for a demo class. Chalo, kahin chalte hain.
Nahi, he said that, come, I'm going to take you to this very interesting place. And when I went there, all these boys were standing, and our
you're
sensei,
you're the only girl.
yeah, and our sensei Salahuddin Ansari sir, he was like, with this huge bamboo stick, he was just hitting the boys. It's conditioning basically on legs, stomach, and all of it.
Wow.
And I told Kaushik, that wow, I think this is it. I am going to be joining karate, and from there on, the journey started.
Wow.
Where I wanted to be fit, I wanted to be stronger, and just empower myself. But 2007 onwards, my world opened up to karate with competitions, which I never thought I would.
She never thought
And
she
yeah, and almost 6 state championship, almost 7 national championships,
Wow.
and
Wow,
Commonwealth
guys.
Karate gold medal in 2015.
It's amazing. What a feeling. What a
Yeah,
feeling. You made
yeah.
India proud. I have goose flesh. We salute you, because that's really a sign of woman empowerment, how you have, led this journey. And I'm sure that a lot of people must have followed you. A lot of women might have seen that, there is glory to be achieved in this field as well.
Yeah, Monty, also it's very, very important because, right now when we're talking about around the world, women need to empower themselves, and it's
True.
not only financial freedom, it's not only education, but also we as women need to get stronger and empower ourselves with the power to protect ourselves, because I think,
Self-defense, are you talking about?
of course, self-defense, self-awareness, education, employment, all of it, and my mission, no fear. It's a campaign which I have grown very organically over 9 to 10 years, where I talk about empowerment.
So nice.
And empowerment is not, as I always said, it's not just about self-defense and self-awareness. It's a lot more. You empower women with financial freedom, educate
Opportunities.
her, so many choices that she has.
Yes.
Voice of woman is something I believe in. How do you give that voice to a woman? When you give her choices, when she has the right to choose, that's when her world opens up. And I think that's something, no fear is a mission which allows that woman, to go and explore then and choose, whatever is available for her best interest and for her life to grow and empower herself in all possible ways.
In all possible arenas. So if people who are watching, if they want to know more about No Fear, they just have to go and Google it, and you have a website about.
Yes, I have a website. I have my Instagram page, which is Sandhya Shetty 1. I have my Twitter, which is Sandhya Shetty. And, I join with a lot of corporate brands. I join a lot of NGOs where, we come together and we promote this mission. And I have a team which also, goes in, does workshops.
Any
and
stories you'd like to share? Since you mentioned that it's grown organically, I love
Yes.
that fact. And anything that might you want that sparks you, that you've changed somebody's life or
Yes.
transformed.
In fact, Monty, I'll tell you, there was one experience where I went to Varanasi, and this is a girls' school, which is about 6,000 to 7,000 very, very young girls, and we went there to that school, and it's a government school, and I could see there's so much talent and there's so much the girls could do, and just with that one program that we did, it was so inspiring for the girls, and the girls came forward and they said that, Didi, we want to be like you, and we
Wow.
want to do things
Like a
where,
role model.
yeah,
Right.
no, also because they had never seen or heard few things, because the exposure is so less.
Correct.
So you in fact just telling them and making them aware that these are the possibilities and you can choose from here, and then giving them opportunities. So also our workshop allowed them to learn self-defense. It also gave them a window into sponsoring them for their education, and so much more, that from there they can take a way forward and not just stick to one city, but not even your nation, but also the exposure that you can go internationally, you can explore the world.
Correct,
And I think
correct.
that's something they need to know.
Correct. The sense of direction. Well, that's a beautiful course, and I wish you all the very best. And I'm sure that karate has actually been very, very. I would say that could be a turning point in your life. You could probably divide your life pre 2007 and post 2007. So with that, I would like to move forward with with the Bollywood and the fun aspect of your life. So take us through, let's travel in time. Take us through that moment when you were, the finalist in Femina, and your fashion world, and how did you start that? What was your catalyst? That made you enter the fashion world.
Oh my God, I think it was all such a. When I will look back and, I think about my journey, it's so funny, Monty, because I never wanted to be a fashion model or
Really?
an actor. Yeah, my entire goal was to be in army. I've
You
done
wanted wow, that's
I've done-
amazing. That's the beauty. I've met a lot of actors, and they never wanted to be actors.
Yeah, yeah.
It just happened to them.
Yeah, in fact, I did NCC Army Wing for 3 years.
Mumbai?
Yes, in Mumbai. I was from 1 Maharashtra Girls Battalion, and from there I had dreams of either getting into army or be a top cop. And in college, when friends just casually tell you, okay, fine, you put your, forms to Miss India, let's see what happens.
Okay.
I also just casually thought, okay, fine, dekhte hain
डालते
kya
हैं,
hoga,
क्या
हाँ
होता
कि
है?
क्या होगा.
Wow.
And I got selected there, and post that, my journey into the world of fashion and glamour just unveiled. I did so many shows and shoot, and I also was a little tomboy when I was in school and college, and I think I just got so I just loved the world of glitz and glamour also, because the perception is so wrong about the world of glamour. I think it gives you beautiful opportunity. It allows you to groom yourself. It allows you to meet so many kind of people, travel, and the opportunities are like, it's abundance out
It's
there.
abundance,
And I think
absolutely, absolutely.
that bit of my life was something that I had never explored. So I thought it was a great platform, and I kept doing things as the universe kept giving me things.
Giving it to you. Oh,
and I
great.
just took my chances, and I kept doing it at somewhere, that I wanted to be in army and do something for the country. I think karate came in at the right time when I consolidated my thoughts, and I said that, let me also put my foot here.
Okay.
While I was modeling, while I was also, hosting shows, I was with Discovery TLC as a travel host, and then I did this bit of karate, which completely changed my life.
Wow.
The focus, the time management, the hard work. I think they all complemented each other. Because I was into karate, my focus got absolutely clear. I was so strong. The fitness part as a model, you
As a
need to be
model, you need to
absolutely
strong
fit.
and mentally fit as well.
Yeah.
It's not only physical fitness, you
Yeah.
have to be mentally strong, because you are competing against a lot of talent, a lot of competition in Mumbai. And that's what I was getting to. And do you believe in destiny?
With the way my life has gone by, I think somewhere
That
destiny.
application
yes,
form,
yes,
right?
yes.
If you wouldn't have put in that application form,
Yeah.
you would be in the army. Would you agree?
I would agree to a certain extent, but also, Monty, I really think that life is all about choices. It was also a very conscious choice that I made.
Okay.
I wanted to be in army, but still I took a choice of being a model at that point, which in fact, before even you could say, I would say that I don't regret, ever.
Beautiful, beautiful. And that's
Because-
what people should understand.
Yeah.
Follow your dreams. She's a dreamer. She believed in her dreams. And the most beautiful thing that I like about you is you respected your dreams.
Yes,
You did not,
absolutely.
you did not put your dreams down. And as you say, miles to go before you sleep, So
Yeah.
and I'm moving to another realm in our interview segment. Your desire, your passion to be a cop was fulfilled in Corona Papers. So
Yes.
look how the universe plays.
Yeah, yeah.
You see,
Life is a full circle, as they say.
life is a full circle. So Corona Papers. It's a very catchy name. For some reason, I thought it revolves around Parvati.
And I felt as an actor that that's an
The
achievement.
OTT, we're talking about before the OTT
It was
release.
released in MX Player.
Correct.
And
correct.
it was rated as 9.7 in IMDb, which was probably one of the highest rated show ever. And to be associated with a beautiful show like that, and director Samit Kapoor did such a fantastic job. And then I think the universe just gave me another gift, to be debuting in a Malayalam film with Priyadarshan as a director is a dream come true.
Yes.
And I've worked with him in a Tamil film called Nimir.
Okay.
But this was absolutely a dream, because I was playing a cop. My
Something
real life.
something that you always wanted to do.
Absolutely.
The universe is a circle. It gives you back.
I know.
It always gives you back.
I think I so genuinely manifested this, that my desire to be a cop or an army officer was so strong that it came to me as a reel.
As a reel.
And I cannot even tell you, from Dubai, from Muscat, from
All the Malayalis across
US,
the world.
Canada,
Yeah,
from
my
all
God.
over the world. All you lovely Malayalis, thank you for all the message.
And and I wouldn't want to cut you, but it's not only Malayalis. Films
Yes.
nowadays are subtitled.
Yes.
I watch Korean films which are subtitled. So you have fans which, when they watch Corona Papers, you don't have to be Malayali. They could be
Absolutely.
from any ethnicity. They would still love
Absolutely,
performance.
so true. No, but also what happened is a few of the Malayali messages that I got from Instagram and Facebook. I categorically remember one
Tell us,
message.
please share that.
This guy wrote that, "Hi, I hate you,"
Really?
and I paused. And then I read the whole message and he said, "I hate you, Gracie Matthew, for your character, but I love you, Sandhya Shetty."
Oh,
and I was
man.
like, oh my
man.
God, you know.
What did Gracie Matthew do? Because I read this also, that people hated Gracie Matthew. What? I haven't seen Corona Papers.
Would I ask you to go and see? It's on Disney Hotstar.
I would love to see it. I would love to see it. But, from the horse's mouth, what did Gracie Matthew do?
I think in Malayalam cinema especially, I don't think anybody has ever seen a character like Gracie Matthew.
A female cop, you mean?
A female cop who is so strong and with the shades of grey.
Shades
if I
of grey.
could,
Okay,
if I could, just
all right,
end it there.
Just end it there. Let the suspense be alive.
Yes, let the suspense.
Right.
And it's about during the COVID times. It's a thriller. And
Okay, so it is during COVID times, but it's
yes.
not about COVID.
No, not
Beautiful,
really.
beautiful.
So the actors, the whole Malayali, for me it was a Pandora box where I went and I explored a whole new world.
But the language, did you learn the language?
I had to learn the language.
Oh, wow.
I am not a Malayali. I'm a South Indian. I'm born and brought up in Mumbai, but I'm from Mangalore.
You're from Mangalore,
and
right?
we speak Tulu.
Tulu.
Yes. So Malayalam, oh my God. I personally think Malayalam is a French of South.
It's a French of South, oh my God.
The raw and it's very tongue twisting.
Give a teaser. Say something in Malayali.
Right now, I am completely not talking any language because I've told myself as Sandhya Shetty, you have to tell your audience whenever you're in an interview that I am open to all languages.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's the reason I still remember my first brush with a language that I don't know, and I did a film, was a Bengali film, and then it was Tamil, and then it was Malayalam, and I really think that language is never a barrier for an actor.
But doesn't it hinder your performance? Like I know, if so I'll give you an example, right? Let's pick an actor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's pick an actor from Bollywood, right? Let's pick Kapil Sharma, for example.
Yeah.
He's a better host than an actor, but
yeah.
ask him to say a line, perform a line in Hindi, and ask him to perform the same line in English.
Yeah.
Wouldn't the outcome or the output be different? Let's be honest.
Oh my God, should I boast?
No. That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
Should I boast?
I'm sure that you must be having some challenges. It's not easy.
Monty,
you'll be able to perform the same way.
Oh my God, you have to go and see this film, please.
Boast, please boast.
I insist all you guys
have
to
to
go and
boast.
watch this film on Disney Hotstar. The reason why I'm saying is, there were multiple challenges. Firstly, because it was a one schedule of 45 days.
You did that in one schedule?
Yes, I was in a city where I didn't know many people. I always say it was like a tapasya. And, shooting and getting back every day, morning 5:30, going to shoot, finishing the shoot, and then coming back and sleeping at around 9:30, and, studying your script. Oh my God,
gosh.
I just did that.
You put in a lot of
And I
hard
think
work, 45
I
days.
told myself that, Sandhya, if the universe has given you this opportunity, you have to make sure that you are not Sandhya Shetty or Gracie Matthew and you're a Malayali. The biggest compliment that I got from this film was when Priyadarshan sir at the end of the film told me, "Sandhya, you look, sound and behave like a Malayali."
That's awesome. The way you imitated him was wonderful. That's exactly how he speaks.
I'm telling you, experience with him. I cannot thank him firstly, and he is a master of his craft.
But if I would want to ask you a question, not throwing a curveball, why you? Why did you pick you for Gracie Matthew?
Okay. So firstly, I did a film called Nimir with him.
Oh, you already worked with him?
I have worked with him for a
that.
Tamil, but it was a title song,
Right.
which was a song, dance and stuff. But he knew that I was into karate. And there was this one particular picture which I had shot in Mumbai with, spectacles and a very somber, serious look.
A cop look?
No, not a cop look. It was just a black and white image, which his casting team and they all sat on a table and they saw that picture.
I see
And they
that.
also needed a girl who was very tall, who was into action. And I'm a second dan black belt, and they knew about my backdrop.
Don't mess with her, guys. Those punches and kicks, you wouldn't be able to see
so
them.
there you go. He knew that, at least the basics of all of it fitted the role.
Sure.
And they put it on the table and they had a discussion. And that one look with, because this character also, when she's not in uniform or when she's, doing her bit, she's wearing those spectacles.
Those spectacles.
Yeah, so it just was perfect for them in terms of casting.
Casting.
And that's how, he asked me whether, I would be wanting to do this role. And I read the script, and
I think this was God sent.
this was
Sandhya.
God
This was
sent, and this
absolutely
was
God-sent.
tailor-made.
Tailor-made.
When you see the film, you will know why I say tailor-made.
And you know what? I feel like I'm very intuitive. Like, I feel like this film is going to open doors for you, just the way you mentioned the Pandora's box.
Yes.
So there is there are female actors in Hollywood, but the role that you're talking about, the category, like, a strong female cop, who can bash, all these bad guys, that I somehow feel there's a void in there.
Yes.
They are made to become like that, but they don't, like they're forced to act that part. But you would,
Monty, you touched upon such an interesting aspect. I'll tell you why. Because in India, I really think we've come of time where women characters need to be portrayed very strongly in cinema.
Correct.
Gone are the days when you just showed a very docile, helpless, so-called very, very timid female characters. I think for our youth to also associate, because Bollywood is a huge influence on not only Indians but the world over. And when you show strong women characters on film, I think it gives a lot of hope. It gives a lot of encouragement and inspiration to people in general.
Absolutely.
So I think
and maybe
characters.
an Indian spy film, like we're missing the Charlie's Angels, the Kill Bill.
Absolutely. And why a Mission Impossible kind of a film only needs a
Tom
male
Cruise,
character?
I was actually talking about that yesterday
Yeah.
with Daisy Shah, and she also said that her dream role would be to do a Mission Impossible, but starring a female lead.
Yes,
and
absolutely. So I think times are changing, and with so much of women, and I have done karate for 22 years.
So action for you is like
you
can get up in the morning and
and I'm 5'9".
5'9".
I'm taller than Tom Cruise. So I think it's time that as protagonists we focus on stronger woman characters. Definitely, we can deliver. We're very sensitive. At the same time, we can also look rough and tough. We have the moves where we can dance behind the trees, but we can also kick some strong punches.
You can kick some butt. But look at it this way. This is your forte.
Yes.
Right now, if I know. A mom loves all her children, right? But if you had to choose between Dharavi Bank and
oh my God,
Corona Papers, because these are completely opposite characters, like different shades.
Absolutely.
And I was looking at your picture. I'm sure we're going to insert that in a sari and the Dharavi look. What? I want to know more about that. Like, choose one. Like, I know you won't be able to.
Oh my God, it is very difficult.
If Priyadarshan sir is watching, she'll be like, no, I got to be very politically correct.
No, I'll be very honest. I won't be politically correct for a change. But I really think that Gracie Matthew and Corona Papers is very, very close to me as a film also. The reason is that firstly, because when I saw myself in that uniform, the first day, Monty, I will never forget, I was sitting in my vanity van and I was in that uniform. Before going for my first shot, I cannot even tell you how many times I have seen myself in that uniform, and I'm I'm doing this, and I'm doing this.
Like a kid in a candy
and
store.
Doing this. I felt I was that cop, and that 45 days, I cannot even tell you. The last day when I was leaving, my driver left me from the hotel to the airport, and there was this one incident when my car was going this way, and there was a police van that just passed, and me and my driver both looked at each other, and we were like, I'm the cop.
I'm the cop.
And you know,
should have been in the van.
and we both started laughing because I had started feeling I am the cop.
You were
And
living that. You
I
were
was
living that
living
role.
that.
Wow.
Every day walking on the street when I was roaming in that uniform, the women, the men who was on the road, they would like, just suddenly go on the side and become quiet thinking that I'm a cop. We had such, it was crazy. We were having so much of fun with that whole thing.
You should have played a prank on somebody here.
I almost thought, but Priyan sir is so, he's such a serious, the taskmaster of a director. So we kind of got a little intimidated while playing a prank while he was around. So we were like, we were like all very, sir is there.
You've answered my question. There's no need for you to say anything beyond this. This was like, this was something which is going to stay with you for time to come.
Absolutely.
It's going to live with you. And I'm sure that, if this is something that you love, there would be loads of cop roles coming in the near future for you.
I already have something that's been offered.
You want to talk about it?
No, I mean I wouldn't because I've just been offered. But I'm very easy with my journey, and I really think that as an actor, I'm hungry, but I want to be very mindful of what roles I pick up.
Okay.
And I think it's a huge responsibility as an actor when we do films because people are watching us, and I really, really want to be mindful about what films I do, what characters I do. And I want to do different shades of, characters because it's very exciting to do that, and that's very challenging, once to be a Parvati, then to be a Gracie. So I want to do those variety and range of characters. I want to prove to myself as an actor, where can I reach? ये रेस मैं कितनी दूर तक दौड़ सकती हूँ.
कितनी अच्छी हिंदी भी बोलती हैं.
जी हाँ बिल्कुल. नहीं वो I'm telling you वो एक जब एक्टिंग का जब चस्का आपको लगता है ना, इतना जोरदार लगता है, मैं आपको बता नहीं सकती. I always had a love with camera. If anybody asks me ever, what is your first love and what is that strongest relationship that you actually think, I only and only have this relationship.
That was my next question. You just stole it away. I was going to tell you karate or cinema, and then.
Oh no! Of course, karate is
love. सच्चा प्यार तो एक ही होता है ना.
हाँ बिल्कुल. ये जो कैमरा के साथ जो मेरा प्यार है ना, and it started with still camera.
It started with camera actually.
Yes.
Yeah, you just said it.
Yeah.
Correct. And then you were introduced to karate.
Yeah.
So that was...
I have said in my interviews that camera and me, I almost feel orgasmic.
Wow.
If I could say, because
never heard that before.
I am so.
You just woke me up from a jet lag.
I am so passionate about it because I think I have given myself in front of the camera like I have never done before, because it is almost like I pray.
So you see yourself acting till your last breath.
I see myself acting, but I would also say I am a person who believes in doing multiple things. So I would not restrain myself only to acting. Okay. I've done karate, I've done modeling, I've done hosting, I'm doing acting, but I'm not stopping here to explore more avenues in life for sure. This will go on. My love for camera will go on in different forms. I started as a model with stills. Now I'm acting. It's a moving camera. I will explore camera always, but I don't know where, front, behind.
Destiny. Just let destiny
let it
do
flow.
its part.
Let it flow.
You said something so beautiful just a few seconds ago, and I think I won't be able to forget that because I've never heard that from any actor. You said you pray.
Yes.
In front of the camera. That is.
Yeah. I'm almost spiritual about it.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Yeah, I am.
So beautiful. And that's probably why, you're probably going to get more blessings. And treading back to another thing that you said about, it's about picking something and picking a project.
Yes.
So if you have a brilliant script and a brand new director, a beautiful director and a really lousy script, what would you choose? Brilliant script. You have, your intuition says this script, it can't go wrong unless the guy is really cuckoo, or a really brilliant director with the most flimsy script. What is your priority? But you mentioned, right, that you
Honestly, the priority is always a script, a brilliant script, because
Okay.
the base of any content or film, I personally believe that writing is very important.
I
The
agree with you.
storytelling first gets his initial, frame line because of the story, how well the story has been written. The actors come later, the directors come, everything is an attachment which comes later. But if your baseline is flawed,
So you're from the school that believes script is
yes.
everything.
Yes, script definitely is everything. But
Treatment? What do you think about
it
treatment?
is very, very important. That's the reason it's a very, very tricky question. And
I like tricky questions.
yes, I can see that. You put us in one corner and then you are like, now,
Now,
what is it?
yeah.
What is it? But said that, it's so, it's like आप अगर एक खिचड़ी बना रहे हो,
Correct.
अगर आपने खिचड़ी में कहा कि भाई खिचड़ी का बेस चावल ज़रूर है और उसमें आपने नमक ज़्यादा डाल दिया, हल्दी ज़्यादा डाल दिया, बाकी सब डाल दिया ज़्यादा, तो खिचड़ी तो भाई बन गई, खिचड़ी की तो कहानी खत्म। तो उसी तरह जो बेस है कहानी वो बहुत ज़रूरी है, पर आप उसमें डायरेक्टर्स, एक्टर्स.
But Sandhya, I would differ. I agree with you. I'm from the same school as you, but I would differ because I've seen movies where there is no script. The script is probably even worse than a child writing it. But the director is such a magician that he brings life. Like look at Anis Bazmi.
Yes, but
Look
those
at Anis
are
Bazmi.
you can count those directors.
Yeah, you can count those. Those are gifted.
Those are gifted.
Is Priyadarshan one of them?
Oh my God, hands down, Priyadarshan sir is a craftsman beyond words, because
He'll bring life in a mummy.
Yeah, absolutely, because he's dabbled in multiple languages. He is, played with multiple genre, like thriller, comedy, so much, and also with actors. In this time of his career, he dares to take an ensemble of actors who are pretty much new, starting their careers, and makes them shine on that celluloid. I think that takes a brave heart as a director.
Wow.
He's done Corona Papers with Sandhya Shetty, with Tom Chako, Tom Shane. Of course, they are very well-known actors, but also it's considerably a new team. Wow. It's not Akshay Kumar, it's not Sunil Shetty, it's not his regular star power, but still, he delivers, and when he's on the set, he is a magician, I'm telling you. For me, it's an honor to work with him, and that's the reason I hope and pray that I get to do more films with him in future.
This is my question. I just wanted to ask you, how was it working with Sunil Shetty? Because I really love him as an actor. Watched him growing up, and I'm sure. What was your first reaction when you met him, and what did you learn from these two brilliant people, Priyadarshan and Sunil Shetty? What did you learn from these two?
Firstly, Monty, as I said, this year started so beautifully with the debut in my web series Dharavi Bank, and when I got to know that it is Sunil Shetty's debut as well, and he's playing my father's role.
He played your father?
Yes, he's Thalaivan and I'm his daughter Parvati.
Okay.
So for me, I was so thrilled because Shetty, we think
the Shetty bonding.
He was the trailblazer for all the Shetty girls and boys in our community. We really think he's a trailblazer because he opened up, this way which not many dared to do.
Yes.
And he is very humble, he's very hardworking. At the same time, when I first met him, our first shot, I still remember, I was in this sari and, all ready for my first shot with him, and he was lying in the hospital bed without a shirt. And my reaction goes, oh my God, he is so fit.
He's so fit. What a body. You're in the hospital bed. Doesn't matter.
And I go next to him and he's so humble.
Wow.
And he allows he's so comfortable as a co-actor. He will also sometimes tell you, if you need be, he'll guide you and he'll tell you, if you do this way, it could probably come out better. And I thought, wow, as a senior who is guiding me, I think I couldn't have asked for a better co-actor who is so genuine, so humble. And I'm really hoping actually that, I get to do a proper film with him, where I get more scenes, and I'm just doing all the great roles and characters that I visualize to do with such good directors, such good actors. Because for an actor, at the end of the day, what are you craving? You are craving that you do good films and you do multiple characters. And for me, even with new actors and new directors, now web series has opened a full plethora of space where we as actors can experiment, and I really want to look forward for that.
And one thing you learned from Priyadarshan sir?
Every single time, I think I learn from Priyadarshan sir is that how to focus on your work and just stay centered. I have never seen anybody as centered a human being as Priyadarshan sir. He is so centered that, when you are working with him, you feel like giving that 200% of dedication. And I think that's what brought out the beautiful character of Gracie Matthew, because I wanted to do that. I wanted to prove him that you trusted me with this character of Gracie Matthew, which is such a huge responsibility for the film. When you see the film, you will know what he gave me as a character through Gracie Matthew was unbelievable. And I always thank God and universe that I could deliver that. And that's what he told me, that thank you, Sandhya, you did what I told you, and you did justice to Gracie Matthew, and I'm only happy. And trust me, Monty, for me as an actor, I am not only looking at India. I want to travel internationally. I want to do international films, and I think as an actor, language is no barrier, place is no barrier. So I want to travel and I want to be a global actor.
There you go. This interview could open doors. Maybe there's a casting director watching.
Absolutely.
And try to reach out to Sandhya. Maybe she needs a martial artist to work across, opposite Ryan Gosling or something like that. But ladies and gentlemen, there you go. That's Sandhya Shetty. So now it's the moment where I actually get to see these medals in person. Wow, Sandhya. What a feeling here. What a feeling. I have goosebumps looking at them.
Yeah.
What must be your feeling when they were actually putting it on you here? Wow.
I'm telling you, as a model and as an actor, we obviously have achieved a lot more. But when this comes here, I cannot even tell you the feeling. Whether it was my Commonwealth gold medal, whether it was my South Asian, karate championship, or
and there are 6 countries: India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and the last flag. I don't know. I'm trying to understand.
Sri Lanka.
No, this one. This is Sri Lanka.
Yes.
That's
India, Nepal, Pakistan,
Bangladesh,
and
this. I know I can't. But there are 6 countries.
Yeah, there are 6 countries.
Competed
in fact,
against.
Yeah. In fact, whenever I go for an international bout, I think my only one thought always is that I need to perform. A lot of times they say that you have to go with the spirit of winning. Of course, winning is very, very important, but how you fight, with what grace you fight, is very important, is what I feel. And I think these medals really ground me. And right now, when I'm an actor, it grounds me to believe that it's an ongoing process. You have to keep fighting and you have to keep winning every battle in life. Sometimes you fall, but you learn out of that, and I'm just doing that.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you so much for sharing these moments and those beautiful accolades that you won with your hard work and perseverance. And last question, Commonwealth Games, how many countries did you fight?
Commonwealth, I think they were roughly around
more than
eight countries, if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And before we sign off, would you like to say anything to those dreamers out there who are watching you, those people, those aspiring artists who are watching in North America?
Yes, absolutely. I would love to.
Your closing statement.
Firstly, thank you. I come from this beautiful country, India, and all the lovely people out in US. I traveled to US a few years back, and I will be traveling soon. And I only tell one thing to everybody: actors, non-actors, anybody and everybody. Please go ahead and make some bold choices in life, because when you choose, you allow your life to grow. You need not fear anything. Have the feeling of no fear in your heart, and be happy, because when you are happy, you will spread happiness everywhere. And thank you, Monty, for
Sandhya.
giving me this beautiful platform, because I think when you let my voice reach to so many people, our work gets appreciated, we get appreciated,
Absolutely,
and I can
absolutely.
only thank you, and huge gratitude for this wonderful platform, and all you lovely people. Please give me your love and lots of blessing, because my journey has just begun, and I promise that I will be very mindful, and I will give my 200% to this craft, and you will see more of Gracie Matthew, Parvati, and so many more characters. And this is purely a promise from Sandhya Shetty to all you lovely people.
You're probably one of the most well-spoken actors I've come across. Thank you for making India proud. I wish we had the medal I could show off, but still, thank you for doing what you're doing. And ladies and gentlemen, keep watching the Monty Khan Show. Keep smiling and take care. Goodbye. Salam.
Thank you.